Peace everyone, this is Kaishim with the 45 Fitness and Strength channel. If you're new here, welcome and thank you for coming by. And if you are a subscriber or you're a returning viewer, welcome back and thank you for coming back. This is video number 3 out of a series of 4 that I intend to do. Just to give you all an idea of what my current workout split looks like, it is a modified upper-lower split, upper really being torso, meaning chest, back, shoulders, minus arms, and then the lower day really being a limbs day where biceps and triceps are trained along with the lower body. I'll put links to the first 2 videos in the description box below. I have to be honest with you here though, this is not a limbs day, this is just a lower body day. And that's because we were just too gassed, we being me and my wife, we were too gassed to do arms after this. And here's a bit of advice that I would give you. Train arms first, because training your arms is not going to take anything away from your leg training. Training legs very well can sap all your energy and make you not want to train arms when you're finished. The reason that we train legs first though, most of the time, is because in Planet Fitness, which is where, if you're familiar with my channel, that's where, for reasons, quote unquote, I've been training since gyms reopened. Training at Planet Fitness, Smith machines and the leg press can be hard to come by. So if we come out of the locker room and there's an open Smith machine or there's an open leg press on a day in which we intend to use them, better grab them when they're available, because if we try to wait, it may not be available when we come back. And what you're watching here is my first work set. I intended to do 2 work sets, first being a heavier set of 6 and then a back off set of 10 or so. I realized during that set that I was going to be able to get more than 6, but I didn't think I'd be able to do like 9 or 10. So I figured I would just take that set to failure or 1 rep shy of failure. I don't think I go to complete failure on squats. That seems like an unsafe situation to put yourself in, even on a Smith machine. So that's why I ended up doing 8 reps on the first set. And you'll see by my reaction at the end of this set that this was about as close as I could get to failure on a set of squats without actually reaching failure. Probably reach cardiovascular failure, or what the scientists would say systemic failure, more than muscular. After squats, on to Romanian or stiff-legged deadlifts. On our other lower body day, we do leg curls. It hits hamstrings from flexing at the knee. This exercise lets you hit them from hinging at the hips. If you're paying really close attention to detail, you can tell that yes, I did change knee sleeves, and yes, I did change shoes between squats and this deadlift variation. The shoes that I wear with squats, they have an elevated heel. These shoes are flat, and that lets me feel it more in the hamstrings. The elevated heel tends to let you shift more emphasis onto your quadriceps, and they really do help as far as getting depth in the squat, quad activation, etc. But a flat shoe is much more beneficial, or preferable I should say, for a deadlift. You'll notice that in almost any powerlifting competition, when the deadlift comes around, people are going to be wearing flat shoes or even slippers, trying to go as close to barefoot as possible. You will seldom, I won't say seldom, it's less likely that you'll see someone competing in the deadlift and wearing a shoe with an elevated heel on it. I called this set a possible work set because I'm just not sure quite how to count it. It was a few reps short of failure, I know, but it was tough. So I don't know, maybe it's a work set. But this one's definitely a work set. I intended to do sets of 10 and no less than 8 on this exercise, but I guess I overshot the weight. That wasn't happening on this set here. So we got 6 good reps on it though, and then just as a final finisher, yeah, I guess all finishers are final, a negative, setting it on the ground. It's not like I had to pick it back up anyway. That little hiccup at the beginning, I had my feet in the wrong position to start. I was a little bit off balance. That's one of the downsides of using the Smith machine instead of a free barbell. Free barbell, you basically are going to be able to adjust that in the middle of the set or the rep. In this case, I just had to move because I wasn't in the right spot and I can't move the bar. So here come the last 2 sets. This was my second warm-up set on leg extensions. And as an FYI, I did get a request to show all my workup or warm-up sets. So I'm going to do that in the next training video or videos that I do. Show you all my full progression because I'm missing my first like 2 sets of squats here and I think my first set of stiff leg deadlifts. So I'll show you all everything beginning to end in the next one. But anyway, that's all we ended up having to do here. 5 work sets. And if you see the effort being put into those work sets, you'll see why. This is a few days later that I'm editing this, and I'm still feeling the effects. So volume, you don't need a lot of it if you select the right intensity and put the right effort in. I'm going to wrap this one up here. If you've enjoyed this video, then please click the thumbs up, give us a like, and if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you along for this ride, and also make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Any suggestions for future videos, I'd love to have that feedback as well. Thanks again.
Come on. Come on. One more.